is that we're asking a very big question about power, and I think that this season has gone far and beyond who's sitting on the throne. It's bigger than that. The discussions, what we're bringing to the table is bigger than the throne.
Hi everyone, it's Charlie. TV Guide just did a preview of Game of Thrones Season 8, Episode 1, so we have to break it down. The producers, Dan and Dave, said some really interesting things about the finale too that I'll go through, but the actors give a lot of really good information, confirm a couple big plot points, and we learned about a special bonus episode that they're going to air after the finale that I'll explain. I'll be doing Game of Thrones videos all season long, so if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe to get everything. There's a new round of the book giveaway too. All you have to do to enter is be a subscriber and leave a comment on the video. I just broke this down top 10 style. I don't really consider any of this stuff spoilery because this is all official information that HBO released through TV Guide. So starting with number 10, George R. R. Martin says that the ending of the show is based on broad plot points that he gave Dan and Dave years ago. So the really big parts of the TV show's ending will be the same as the ending of the books in Dream of Spring. But obviously there's a whole bunch of characters that are alive in the books that are dead on the TV show. There are a whole bunch of extra characters that the TV show never did. So the way they get there and what those final scenes look like will be a little bit different, even though largely the same mechanics will be going on. And Dan and Dave also, like I said, gave a couple quotes about the story of the last couple of episodes, so I'll talk about that in a second too. But number 9, the special bonus episode. You could consider it episode 7, but technically it's a 2-hour documentary called The Last Watch. If you've ever watched any of HBO's documentary films about anything, any subject, it'll be just like that, but about Game of Thrones. It'll air on HBO May 26th, 1 week after the finale, so if it were just the next episode after the finale. Emilia Clarke talks about what happens to Daenerys when she learns Jon Snow is her older brother Rhaegar Targaryen's son. She says when they discover the truth, she ends up in an incredibly fragile place. Jon is her only safety left. Then Kit Harington popped up and said, "An incest isn't exactly straight-laced Jon's style. He's not the kind of person who can knowingly jump into bed with a relative." There was this preview image of Season 8, Episode 2. She still looks like she's relatively happy, so this seems like it was taken before she finds out. There's a shot in the trailer where you see her in one of her rooms in Winterfell just looking really sad and really bummed out. Pretty safe bet that this is after she finds out, but like Emilia Clarke says, Jon is Daenerys' last safety net, so she probably still wants to be with him, he still wants to be with her. He's just having problems with the Targaryen wedding sister to brother of it all. Because if you remember in the books, Daenerys is actually thinking about her marriages to all these different people and her relationship with her brother Viserys. She says that before she married Khal Drogo, she actually expected that she would wind up marrying her brother Viserys. So even though the TV show ages the actors up a little bit, in the books, Daenerys is about 13 years old when she marries Khal Drogo. At age 13, she was already totally okay marrying her older brother. So even though there's only a couple episodes, it's not like